Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's an absolutely fantastic day. You can see that sky through the sunroof there. It's absolutely cloudless. It's a beautiful day. It's very, very well. It's nice and warm. And what we're going to do today is we're going to go out, myself and Viv and Monica, and we're going to do a paranormal investigation stroke ghost hunt. I believe I think it's in Lincolnshire, but don't quote me on that. I will let you know exactly where it is a little bit later. But I've not been there before. Viv and Monica have been there a couple of times or a few times. Going to be exciting, I hope, and hopefully we're going to pick up some possible activity. It's a daytime hunt. Now, a lot of people go, well, do spirits come out during the day? Well, let me tell you, it is my belief that spirits are there all the time. They just don't go away when the sun comes up or reappear when the sun goes down. They're there continually 24 hours a day. So, you can get interaction with them at any point, any time of day and anywhere, really. That's been my experience and the experience of many others. So we're going to see if we can get some activity today, hopefully get some EVPs and just go from there. I hope you enjoy this. It might not be a very long investigation, but, what we get will hopefully be titillating. That's a funny word, isn't it? But it'll be titillating for you. So, so let's see what we can muster today from our ghost hunt. And, I believe it's a church. I think it's called an abbey, but it's actually a church. There might be an abbey near it, but you know what? I know very little at the minute, but we'll learn more as we get there. So what is this? This is Cambridgeshire, is it, Viv? So Viv knows more about this than I do.
It's Lincolnshire.
Lincolnshire.
But it's right on the border.
It's not that far, is it, really?
No.
So I'll turn you around, have a look at this. Stunning, is that. Really, really gothic. Fantastic. So they're going to walk through. There's a cemetery here as well. Obviously, graveyard. So we'll follow Viv. How is this for atmospheric? Look how old these are. Ancient, these graves. Just stunning. Yeah, it's breathtaking. I mean, this camera doesn't do it justice.
Did you see that one gargoyle left on
Yes.
the top there?
Yes.
Just the one.
See, this just can't do it justice with this. It's absolutely breathtaking. And as I say, so gothic. So Flack was the original monk, wasn't he? And this is a monument to him.
This is the monument to Flack. Is that?
And did you say this was an island at one point, Viv?
Yeah, this was an island. But I don't know if this is written in Latin.
I've no idea.
It tells the story of Flack.
Looks like Latin.
So
Even that's beautiful. It's like an old sort of Celtic cross type thing, isn't it?
Yeah. But
Beautiful.
Not the oldest here. I'll show you
So this is the entrance. But it looks like it's shut. Let's have a look. Oh wow.
It's locked.
Oh wow. Beautiful.
It's old.
Ancient, isn't it? Some of the old masonries, isn't it?
Self-guided Abbey, I don't know what that's about. Anyway, I'm going to
Look at that for old graffiti.
Yeah.
There you
Looks
go.
like this wall white, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool though, isn't it? Beautiful.
So would it be 100 years or what's it going to go at this place?
Yeah, like a dissolution of monasteries.
Yeah.
But it's got missed this one, didn't it, Viv?
Did you miss this one?
Oh wow. Get a look in there. And look at that, we got a perfect day. Oh, like the old sarcophagus.
Open. Get in and have a lay down.
I was saying you could do a thing in there, couldn't you? You could do like a EVP session.
I could lay down in it.
What's that hole in the middle for though?
Well, apparently they were draining off the fluids from the bodies.
Yeah, when they're decomposed.
Yeah.
So just,
As the body breaks down, look at that. That's that for Gothic. Beautiful.
So this was destroyed by fire, not the dissolution of the monastery.
Okay.
So this was just pure accident. Got some more open ones there.
Oh yeah. Beautiful. This is like something out of a Dracula film, isn't it? Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, look, there's CK up there. You can just see it, but somebody's etched the. Look at this. And through here, straight into monastery grounds.
Do you want to see the foundations of these columns?
Oh yes, please.
I don't know if they're still open.
Let's have a look. Look at this. View from the other side. Stunning. And I promise you, we'll get on with some EVPs in a minute. A little bit of ghost hunting. See what we can get. These guys just show us the foundations. Look at that.
Near the block of the archways, is that fine?
Amazing.
What am I looking for?
Yeah. Like the smoke damage.
Near the block.
Oh yeah.
See?
Fire.
Like soot. Is where Vivian caught an apparition on camera, just beyond Monica there. And it was like an apparition of a monk coming towards her. So, hopefully, and it was at dusk, Viv, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So hopefully, we'll get something this evening. No guarantees. And there's a William Hewson over there, and I often look at these and just ponder George Francis Tooley. It's an Irish name, that. And often ponder the lives of these people, and you know, just like us, they lived and loved, and all the emotions that they went through, we're going through, and now they're gone. Or are they? Maybe in the physical they're gone. Abraham Blood. That is such a cool name. It really goes with the environment. And the chap died in 1869, in the 82nd year. And Sarah, his wife. What a cool name. And this is the back end of the church or abbey. Oh, look at this, James Hobson. So cool.
We'll walk down this way.
And these headstones are just works of art in themselves, aren't they? Beautiful. I just want to give you a flavour and an insight into, I mean, Viv knows the history. I don't know anything about it really, apart from what Viv's told me, but just want to give you an insight into the history of this place, because you know me, I love the history. And I love my history. And look, there's loads of them there. And this one here, William Branston, 1846. The abbey from the back of the graveyard. Beautiful. Elizabeth Baxter. Well, it's Henry actually. I'm guessing Elizabeth's buried. Yeah, Elizabeth's also buried there. He's 1895. He passed on, and 1908 she went. This one out with an anchor on it. That's cool, isn't it? And I learned recently what that broken column means. I always used to think that there were columns that just broke naturally, but apparently what it means is the person who's laying here was cut down in the early stages of their life. So their life was cut short. Just like, excuse me, I've moved my glasses. It's just like I was saying. This is cemeteries. I've always said they remind me of like a library of souls, a library of history, a library of people's lives, and it's amazing the amount of history in one area. I mean, this is particularly historical, purely in, you know, when you look at the cemetery, you look at the graves, there's literally thousands, or it seems like thousands of people just buried here. And most of them seem to be Victorian. And clergy behind you. And clergy behind me. Just see there, clergy behind me. So it's just a wealth, a font of history, of knowledge, of people's lives. And like I said, you know, like us, they lived, loved, laughed, cried, all the usual emotions, and then they end up here.
Look there, that was where the choir would sit, and it says AD to 81.
Wow. Yeah. the metal sign is the choir, 1281, so that's
Part of
clearly where they would
the
have sat.
building, yeah.
Because the building would have come out here, wouldn't it? This
Yeah.
would have been internal, where William Blood, the man with that fantastic name, is buried. We're now in the Abbey and it's dusk, back in the Abbey. And we're going to try and do a couple of, we're going to do some vigils. And what we're going to do, we're going to try and catch some EVPs. I've got a voice recorder. So we're going to see if we can get anything on that. So bear with me and we'll start. Look at this place at dusk. It's sort of taken on a bit of an ominous, get a word out, ominous tone, isn't it? So, still absolutely breathtakingly stunning. It's got that very sort of yellowy tinge to the light, but absolutely amazing. So let's see what we can do with the voice recorder. Would help to turn it on. There you go. Right. Oh. Excuse me, it's cold and the nose is running. Are there any spirits here in this churchyard? Maybe you're attached to the actual abbey itself. Would you come forward and talk to me, please, if possible? Would it be possible to have your name, please? My name is Dan.
Picking someone up, it was a male voice.
Really?
Yeah.
That's odd. Right, so Monica's picking stuff up on the app. Is there any ethereal people here? Any spirits that would like to communicate with me? Maybe you would like to come forward and tell me who you are. Are you buried in these grounds? Or are you associated with the Abbey itself? Right, let's see what we've got, anything, if we've got anything. Let's go back. Let's see what we've got, anything, if we've got anything. It's very odd. Not sure what's going on there. Right. Oh. Are there any spirits here in this churchyard? Maybe you're attached to the actual abbey itself. Would you come forward and talk to me, please, if possible?
Sorry, they're walking.
That's okay. Would it be possible to have your name, please? My name is Dan. Really? Oh, that's Monica. It's just Monica you can hear talking. What was that just now?
That's through that right-hand archway.
Monica's picking stuff up in the app. Is there any ethereal people here? Any spirits that would like to communicate with me? Maybe you would like to come forward and tell me who you are.
Yes.
Are you buried in these grounds?
I picked a different voice up just now. There's several different male voices.
Or are you associated with the Abbey itself?
Did you hear that? What we just picked up?
I heard that, yeah. I'm listening.
I'm just going to go up to the Abbey. There are a couple of people there. They're not spirits. They're living people as far as I know. So we're just going to walk up to the Abbey and go beyond it and see if try luck there. I'm really sorry about that EVP session. It was just unfortunately there was too much noise pollution. So hopefully if we go to the back and get everybody nice and quiet, we'll be able to carry out a proper vigil with some with the voice. So Monica's going to the altar?
Yeah, she's going to put that on the
a minute, right, okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to find somewhere to sit and do EVP, I think. Yeah, right, yeah. Right, so we're now inside, we're outside, but we're inside the Abbey because this obviously was inside at one point, but now it's outside because it's become just a bit derelict. So we're going to start the EVPs now. Are there any spirit people here with us this evening? If there are, would you kindly please come forward and speak as clearly and loudly as you possibly can into this machine that I've got here with the red light bar on the top. My name is Dan.
I'm Viv.
That's Viv and Monica. And we would very much appreciate it if you could tell us your name, please. If there are any spirits here, any spirit people, are you associated with the Abbey? Or possibly you may be buried here. As I say, could you come forward and speak as loudly as you possibly can, please, into this machine here, or that one that Viv's got in her hand over there. What year do you think it is?
Are there any monks here?
Are there any monks here or ecclesiastical clergy?
Do you know Guthrack? Do you know what's his name? Ethelbald.
Ethelbald, yeah.
Ethelbald.
King Ethelbald, wasn't it? I think, was it King Ethelbald?
Yeah.
Perhaps you are Guthlac.
Can you make the ball flash?
The year that we are in is 2021. Is that a surprise to you?
Is it flashing? It's not flashing.
Okay, you can stop that there. And go back.
The birds are noisy, aren't they?
They are noisy. Right, so let's see. What am I doing, guys?
You're volume up.
That is it at the minute. It's weird. Well, I think... Are there any spirit people here with us this evening? If there are, would you kindly please come forward and speak as clearly and loudly as you possibly can into this machine that I've got here with the red light bar on the top.
When you hear that on here, there is
My
something.
name is Dan. Who's there?
Yeah.
That's Viv and Monica, and we would very much appreciate it if you could tell us your name, please. If there are any spirits here, any spirit people, are you associated with the Abbey? What's a bird song? Or possibly you may be buried here.
Is it going?
Right, there's activity going on over where Monica is. As I say, could you come forward and speak as loudly as you possibly can, please, into this machine here, or that one that Viv's got in her hand over there. What year do you think it is? Are there any monks here or ecclesiastical clergy? That's Ethelbald, yeah. King Ethelbald, wasn't it? I think, was it King Ethelbald? I'm not picking anything up on this one. Let's stop this. Viv thinks she's picked something up, so let's see.
It's loud. You said red. Hang on a minute, Mon. Someone's watching through the drone. I don't watch our drone. Where's the drone?
Probably a place.
Into this machine here, or that one that Viv's got in her hand over there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk.
Sorry?
Yeah. I think it is.
Lucy said you look fabulous. Read the message.
Are there any monks here or ecclesiastical clergy? Perhaps you are got black. Can you make the full flash?
Where was it, Viv, earlier on?
When you said something red
2021.
at the beginning.
Didn't hear it.
Is that a surprise to you?
There's lots of bird song.
We're all going to bed.
They're all going to bed now, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't quite hear it. Sorry.
That's where you need the earphones.
Yeah. Right, so we'll get back in a minute.
The birds.
I couldn't catch anything, I don't think, on mine. I thought I caught something over there, but couldn't really, because there was people walking around and people coming into the churchyard. So, yeah, so we're going to crack on and see if we can get another. I've got a little trick that I've got in my bag of tricks, that a friend of mine, Damon, built this for me. It's called a oui non box. So it's a French for yes, no, obviously. And what you do is you get it out and you talk to spirit.
It's not my son, Damon.
It's not that, Damon. So what happens is you speak to it and spirit can give you, press one side for yes, or move in front of one side for yes, or move in front of the other side for no, and it'll give you an alternate answer. So we try that as well in a little bit and see how we get on with that. We're going to go up to the altar, I think, and try. Lovely and dusk. So I'm going to I'm just here, I'm going to have a little walk around this side and maybe sit there and see if I can get the oui non box going. The oui non box. Here it is, no story. This is what my friend Damon made. So you can see the red light indicates no for a no answer, and the green light indicates a yes. So I'll just turn it on. And
Can I put it on Mark Grove?
Can in a minute. Do you know what? I've had nothing but trouble here with these.
Do you want me to try? I've got two
Yeah,
hands.
please.
How do
It's
I
just
do it?
that button there, but I don't think it's working now. That's not working, is it?
What batteries?
Brand new. Brand spanking new.
Is it because it's cold?
No, it shouldn't be.
What batteries does it take
So-
to take them out of my box?
Honestly, it takes 8.
8?
Yeah, like treble A's. Anyway, let's get back to it. Have a look at it and I'll get back to you in a minute. And we're going to see if we can get... So, Spirit, if you could move forward to this spot. If you turn it off again, Viv, if you could just turn it off again and then turn it on, but try not to put your hands either side of it. Turn it off. If you turn it off, that's it.
What, turn it
Yeah,
off?
yeah, and then turn it back on. And then if you put your hand, now rub your hand down the side where the red light is. That's it, excellent. Are there any spirits that would like to come forward and communicate with us this evening? You'll see the black box, which is just on the edge of the grave there. If you go close to the one side, it will light up red for a no answer. And if you go the other side with your energy, hopefully you'll be able to light up the green light, which is a yes to the questions that I'm going to be asking. Are there any spirits in this graveyard or in this abbey grounds with us this evening? If there are spirits, could you come forward, please? Could you light up one of the lights either side? I'm not fussed, just as an indication that you're here with us. Right, we've now moved the oui non box in the hope that we can pick something up from the building itself.
Clergyman's grave.
Are there any spirit people associated with this abbey, with the building itself? If you are there, could you come forward, please, and indicate your presence by lighting up one of the lights on this box? Any of the lights, I'll be happy to take or register as a yes or a positive.
I think it would be worth putting it in.
If you go either side of the box,
is the crying was, yeah.
very close to each side of the box, it will be able to pick up your energy and it will make the box light up. Do you think you could make the box light up for me, please?
Mr. Blood,
Mr. Blood's over there, isn't he?
does your spirit still roam this graveyard? Look at that ball going off.
Yeah, she just knocked it.
Yeah, but it's not stopped.
But you knocked it though, didn't you?
That's when I put it down.
Right, Spirit, let me show you. Let me give you a demonstration. So the green light is for yes. If you go close to it, so if you go close to the green light, it will light up yes. And then it will go off. And if you want to give me a no answer, if you go to this side, the red light lights up. And to turn it off, or I can turn it off and reset it for you. So could you come forward, please, close to either side of the box to give me an answer? How's that for a view behind me?
Is Guthrack here?
No.
Nothing?
No. I'll do another one, quick.
Go for it.
Mr. Blood, is your gravestone near here?
Mr. Blood, is your gravestone near here?
Bloody birds.
I know. Right, I'll give a blast as well now, so see what we can get.
No.
No, right, let's see. Are there any spirits with us this evening in this cemetery, in this graveyard, in this abbey, in the grounds of the abbey? If there are, could you give me your name, please? The light is fading really quickly. Let's have a look. Let's try it. Let's go back, guys. Right, okay. Are there any spirits with us this evening in this cemetery, in this graveyard, in this abbey, in the grounds of the abbey? If there are, could you give me your name, please? The light is fading really quickly. Yeah. So as you can see, it's like, you know, there are lights here.
Find a bone in a graveyard.
It's a twig.
It's not. It's
Is it a twig?
bone.
Is it?
It's a bone.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Little bone.
Wow.
Ooh.
Rodent. Well, it's actually, well, it might be a bit big for a rodent.
One
It's
of
a
the
bone of
birds.
something.
Could be a squirrel's.
It could be, yeah.
It's a little present for you to put in your haunted collection.
You can use that as your.
Right, we're gonna
We better call the police.
get, yeah. Gonna go over here now and see if we can get anything over by the. Let's have a quick sift through there. You never know if you catch something when you're unaware. So we're gonna go over here now to where the rotating fencing is, and see if we can pick anything up there where the anti-grave, or what they used to call the resurrectionists, people that used to grave rob. So you go over there now. It is a very stunning graveyard, very gothic, very Hammer House of Horror. Beautiful, it's beautiful. The anti-grave robbing fencing is, and Viv's got, I'm going for, I'll get back in a sec, an app from the phone, playing it through the speaker, see if we can get any activity
Right,
or
this is-
answers through this. Just got to link up the Bluetooth.
Pairing successfully. Tech loaded. Started scanning.
Sit there.
Paratech. It says lap. You can hear it. You can hold it so you can get
Yeah,
the sound.
that's cool. Right, let's see.
Wild.
What was that?
Wild.
Wild.
Well,
Otter.
otter.
Otter. Wild otter. Could you tell me your name, please?
Can't do that.
You can't do that. Okay.
that.
Is it a secret? Do you know our names?
What is this contraption for? Can you tell me what it was?
Fear.
Fear.
To put fear into who?
Are you buried here?
Spirit, could you tell me your name, please?
Grey.
Ray.
Gray. Okay. Are you Mr.
Fact.
Sorry, what was that?
Fact.
Fact. Oh, it's a fact, is it? So are you Mr. Gray or Mrs. Gray? I can't just call you Gray, or is that actually your first name?
Ava.
Ava Gray.
Ava Gray? That's a very,
Actual name,
very lovely
Ava.
name. That's a very, very nice name. Tell me, Ava, are you buried here?
I'll just go back to that kissing thing. That
Yeah, no, fine.
the thing. The thing to talk about.
Glory.
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 Was this a glory thing? No. No.
I'm sorry, if I may be so bold as to call you Ava.
Hopper.
What was that?
Harper.
Harper? Is this another spirit now? Is this somebody else talking to me, communicating with us?
What happens if I do this? Ooh. It's really spiky over here, Dan.
I know, I noticed.
There.
What was that?
It says there.
There.
Spiky over there.
Spirit? I don't like to call you Spirit. May I call you Ava?
Numbers.
Numbers?
Numbers.
May
Yeah,
I
there's
call
lots
you
of
Ava?
There's lots of numbers on there.
There are.
Lots of numbers.
May I please call you Ava?
Leapt.
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 Did they leap over that thing?
How many spirits are with us right now?
Wait, is there a...
It leapt over the wall with the body,
Could have
maybe.
been.
How many of you are there right now with us? Are you alone?
How many bodies were snatched from
Sally House.
Sally House?
Where's Sally House? Is that in this village? Is that where you come from? Or is that the name of somebody? Is that the name of another spirit?
Oh, you can see it on there, Sally House.
Yeah, got that. Perhaps that's the name of another spirit.
Growl.
Growl. Growl. Right.
You growl, Dan.
Rawr.
Is that it?
Oh, somebody walking. Yeah, it's all right. It's a person, I think, a living person
Yeah,
walking
it's a
across the graveyard.
person with a
Is that the cameraman guy? Is it?
Yeah.
Cameraman. Nice cameraman.
Come on, you can do
Emma.
it. Emma? Was that Emma?
Emma.
Hello, Emma. My name's Dan. It's very pleased to meet you. What year were you born, Emma?
That's one of those girls called Emma. And the
Yeah, it
spirit
could have been
knows
one of
them.
those girls walking past.
Oh, it could have
called
been,
Emma.
yeah.
The spirit might know them. Or you them, I should say.
Emma, could you tell me what year you were born, please?
Vowel.
What was that? Vowel? Okay.
Are
There's
you
some
Emma?
weird words coming
Yeah.
up here, isn't there?
Are you Emma, or is it the people who have walked past us?
So
Are
I'm
they
gonna sign off
one
now,
of those,
guys.
Emma?
We've done all we can here. We lost the light really, really quickly, like we expected it to. It's absolutely got freezing cold here. We have to review some of the footage and see if we've got anything. Hopefully, we think we may have picked up one or two things. I don't think we've got anything on EVP. I'll have to have another listen to those when I get home. Couldn't really make anything out because there's bird song and yeah, there's people around as well. So anyway, we've had a fun day and we've been here for a few hours. It's been thoroughly enjoyable. Definitely going to come back again. And I'm on the other side.
Look at that.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Stunning, isn't it?
That's really nice.
And so what we're going to do,
Oh, wow.
we're going to wish you goodbye and speak to you soon.
Take care, everyone.
Until the next one, children of the
Bye.
night.
Bye.
Bye.